Hola Juliana, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, muy bien, gracias.
Oh, sorry, I was supposed to ask you that question in English, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
How's it going? You're originally from Mexico, right?
Yes,
That's awesome. I love
yeah,
Mexico. I want to go back soon and enjoy
yeah.
it again. So tell me, Juliana, you for how long have you been in the Rayo program?
I bought the program on January or the end of December,
Yeah.
and I started in January, and yeah,
Okay.
6 months.
Yeah.
And every day I try to, I, with the app Anki, every day with new words, and yeah, listen the story
Yeah.
from Narnia, and it's really helpful.
Tell me a little bit when you first came to the US. Like, what was your English? So that was 1 year ago, and you joined the program 6 months ago. So
Uh,
how was your English like when you came there 1 year ago?
and last year it was, I think it no was horrible my English. I could understand some words because I already studied in Mexico, but
Yeah.
it's not the same.
No.
The English in English normal English classes,
Yeah.
and when I came here, it was like I couldn't talk with anybody,
Yeah.
and I forgot all the words or verbs, and I feel like it's horrible
Yeah.
because I was translating everything in my mind
Yeah.
in Spanish, English, at the same time, and I had a horrible headache,
Yeah.
and after that I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
But in December
That was when you joined,
when
right?
yeah,
Yes.
December, I bought the program and I said, okay, if I already know a little bit English with the program, I can improve my English quickly or more to be more fluent in English. And I said, okay, so I bought the program and it's really nice because it's really different.
Yeah.
And I I couldn't agree with you more because it's really helpful. I don't know. I was talking with a person, and one of the sentence in my head, it was like, "Oh, this is in the story," and it was like funny in my mind because I say like, "Oh, the program is it's working. It's nice. It's in my mind. It's all
Yeah.
the time." So this is really really cool, and yeah, after the 3 months I finished the program, and yeah, every day I keep learning every day, but it's really 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 helpful. And I talk about the program with my family in Mexico,
Okay.
and yeah, they are super excited. Currently, I'm living with roomies, but they are Americans.
Yeah.
So all the time I'm talking in English,
Yeah.
and it's super nice because now, even yesterday, I was talking with one of my friends, and I told him I never believe the stay here with you talking in English all the time
Yeah.
because it's the only way that we can communicate
Yes.
to each other.
Yes.
And yeah, I feel so awesome. Every day when I say something good or my pronunciation is better, I feel so happy for that. And even when I have mistakes, I feel happy for that. And I say, okay, it's
Yes.
fine, I'm learning. And yeah.
Exactly.
When I saw one of your publication on YouTube,
Yeah.
say this guy, his Spanish is really good. It's awesome, and I didn't believe like I don't think he is from Sweden,
Oh, really?
and I don't know, but no, now
I
I
look
know
super
it's
Latino,
true.
I know. That's
But yes, your Spanish is awesome, and I say if he could improve his Spanish, I can improve my English.
Yes, absolutely. And you, I mean, your English is absolutely fantastic. It's amazing to hear. If you were to mention with one thing, with what struggle did the program help you the most? We have students who say, oh, it's the confidence part, it's the listening, it's the speaking, it's the fluency, it's the pronunciation, it's the vocabulary. If you would like mention one thing that you think the program would help you with the most, which part would that be?
Mm, Probably with the pronunciation,
Yeah,
listening, because it's not the same in Spanish, like when you are reading or you are listening.
exactly.
In Spanish, it's the same.
Yeah,
And in English, with your program, I focus on the listening, like more,
yeah,
because it's true. You learn Spanish. Just for listening to your parents and everybody, and it's the same in English.
yeah.
So I focus. Now I know more words in English, and sometimes I don't know how spelling or write it. But I know the word
But
when
yes.
I can hear some words. So
And that's what's most
it,
important to you, right? To be able to
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Because you live over
So,
there, you want to be able to be included, to
mhm,
have chats with your friends and sort of like, how
yeah,
is that? I mean, because you went there and you said you barely understood anything, and now
yeah,
you understand everything.
yeah.
How is that difference? Like, what does that feel like? Like, is that a big difference?
Yeah. With the program, I have more confidence because one of the steps is talk with a lot of friends but only native speakers.
Yeah,
And for me, it was like, no, 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 I can't do this. And now living with them, it's awesome.
yeah,
And it's pretty cool and be believe more in me
yes,
in my English and I met a lot of people from different parts of the world, from France, Brazil, um, different parts.
yes.
And it's awesome because they have different accents. I never imagined I have friends from other countries and all the time in English,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
Like people don't understand it until they get there, and that is the beautiful thing. They get there and they realize, wow, a whole new world has opened up for me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not just in this, for example, I'm not in this Latin American bubble still. There the world is massive, the world is big. 20% of
yeah,
the population on Earth speaks English. It's
hmm,
like you have so many people and cultures and new values to learn from and get inspired from, which is fantastic. And
yeah.
I've learned a lot from the Latin American culture and a lot from others as well. Tell me about what's your plan now. I mean, you have amazing English. You can do anything you want. What are you gonna do?
Now I go back to my country, and I would like to study a master degree in logistics
Yeah.
and try to get a job now.
Yes.
And yeah, I think that's it.
I think
And travel after the COVID.
yes.
Travel.
I should also travel as much as we can when we get out of
Yeah.
this.
I
Hopefully, it will be very
know.
soon. But hey,
I know.
Juliana, thank you so much for taking your time and talking with me. I
Thank you
really
so
appreciate it.
much for inviting me.
Yes, of course. I mean, it's a pleasure for me. It's always a pleasure for me talking to the students. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for your time. And if one day you go to Mexico, please tell me.
Yes, I will do. All right then. Well, take so much care then, Juliana. Have a nice evening. Enjoy the weather.
Thank you so much. You too, and enjoy your day. I don't know what time it is in Sweden. I
It's
think.
like it's like 6:30 p.m. So it's nights almost.
Okay, enjoy your night. Sleep well, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.